What can living a rural life in Warrick County look like for you? Well, today we're going to cover a couple of properties that are in rural Warrick County so that you can see what living outside of the city could look like for you. We're Sean and Molly with the Angel team, and we cover all things living in southwestern Indiana. Be sure to like our channel just so you don't miss any of our future content. Sean, let's jump right into it.
Yeah, today we're out on a 15-acre piece of property in Tennyson. You're talking 15 minutes from Boonville Square right now. And if you are into, rural America, this is perfect. We coming down this 1/8 of a mile driveway. The trees, when they fully bloom, you're completely enveloped in woods. So this property would be for someone who loves serenity, peace, and quiet. Although, for the quiet, if you don't mind hearing chickens crow and shooting.
We've heard turkeys while we've been here today, but
Yep.
Lots of shooting. But that's what people want to be able to do here. So
Right.
With this particular property, you can literally walk out on your back porch and you could be deer hunting right from there.
That's right. Yeah, we're right next to a bow target here. So the current owner, they love to hunt, fish, anything outdoors. So from sitting in the backyard hot tub and watching the turkeys come in the backyard to shooting, you have the enjoyment and the flexibility. Many places right now, they don't give you the flexibility to really be an owner in the American tradition way, where I can do what I want on my property and really not answer to anyone. We see pole barns. Guess what? No covenants, no restrictions to put up a pole barn, to shoot out your back window, whatever you want to do.
And, a lot of people that live in a rural setting like this want to have a barn like that because a lot of times they're ATV riders,
Yep.
Or they just want to have a workshop because they enjoy toying around with woodworking and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, so, we've hit the pros on a property like this. Now, if you're somebody who does not like to fire up a chainsaw, if you're somebody who does not like to think about how to connect a generator, this might not be the property for you. People that are moving out here, they're gonna be more self-sufficient oriented. They would probably have a whole house generator or a portable connected, they've got firewood.
Even the type of vehicle that they drive.
Yeah.
They're gonna wanna have a 4-wheel drive vehicle because we do get snow and ice in this part of the woods. And so having a 4-wheel drive vehicle is important.
Yeah, let's talk neighbors. If you're somebody who doesn't love walking out on your front porch and seeing a lot of neighbors, then this is a perfect place for you. Across the way, we had another property that was a mini working ranch. It had 30 chickens. We sold hay bales, chickens, tractors, and cattle along with that sale. So obviously out in the country, you know your neighbors, but you have the flexibility of not having to see them.
Yeah, and so this particular property also has a wood burning stove downstairs. That's something that a lot of people that live rural also like to have because unfortunately if we do tend to lose power with the ice or something like that, it literally can be days before you have power restored out here. We had a storm this winter and some people went 7 days without power. So that wood burner helped keep these homeowners nice and warm during that particular weather.
Yep. So yeah, we wanted to hit you up with a little bit of what it's like to live in the rural parts of Warrick County. If you're talking proximity to Evansville, if you're 15 to Boonville, you're about 30 to 35 minutes to about the Burkhart Road area. So people, they're trading off a lifestyle of comfort, convenience out here in the country for being really close to everything, attractions.
Yeah, and some people enjoy that drive. Some people, that's their way of winding down after work. They can listen to a podcast or their favorite music on the way home before they get home to the kids and all that. So let's head down the road and show you what another property could look like living in rural Warrick County. So here we are at our second location in rural Warrick County. And if by now you're wondering, is Warrick County perfect for you? Check out our quiz in the comments below. It will help you find out what's the best part of southwestern Indiana for you. So Sean, let's jump into what all this location has to offer.
Yeah, so the last property we showed you was 15 acres and it was a deer hunter's paradise. No bodies of water, but rural in Warrick County. We were 10 minutes away and Warrick County is large. So, you're going from Tennyson, you're sliding over here to Yankeetown Road. So if you're coming through Evansville, you crest around Newburgh on the curve and you keep driving past Alcoa, that gives you kind of an approximity of where we are at now. Now this property is 6 acres, not 15, but you have the same deer hunting potential here, just a little smaller scale, but you pick up, where you lose in woods, you pick up in bodies of water. Not 1, not 2, but 3 bodies of water designed on this property. The little pond on the left is gonna give you a fire pit and a small little tranquil environment where there's a shooting range, and if you need a good backstop, if you're an archer, it'd be a really good bow range down there. Entertainment spot. The center pond over here has goldfish, I hear, stocked in it.
I saw the little school in the middle.
Yep. So good fishing. I think we might have a little bit of crappie starters in there as well. And then the pit on the right, it goes back kind of the longest, and we haven't heard yet on that. But you'll be surprised what you can pull out of these little Boonville pits if you are an avid fisherman. And if you're not, that's fine. I mean, who doesn't like sitting on a side patio overlooking a body of water, right?
They've got this beautiful room on the back of the home with windows all around, so you could be sitting inside away from the mosquitoes but still enjoying the view of all your land and property and the lakes and everything.
Yep. So trading off, many people don't want to trade off the outdoor rural type feel for a home that's out of date. So the good news is on this house, it's a full-blown remodel on the top level. I mean, we're talking your soaker tub on your big full bathroom,
modern tub,
modern walk-in tiled glass doored shower, independent mirrors, twin vanities. The whole house has been lit with the nice pancake style lights that light up a house. This age home didn't have much lighting in it originally. A new plumbing I saw from the bottom. Also the kitchen, completely done. Quartz countertops, Subway blue, which is the modern blue
color of backsplash.
And KitchenAid appliances with a gas range. So if you like to cook, most people around here like that gas heat for temperature control. This house has it.
You can't miss the pole barn either. So like we said before, a lot of people that live in the country like this, they want a pole barn for all their toys or a workshop, things like that. But this one even has another special feature.
Yeah, it has solar mounted on top of the pole barn. So you're not messing up the roof line over here. You're not taking away from your grass and your land. They've mounted it up top, and that thing is just humming today. We've got sunny skies, and the owner just told me about $200 a month is what she paid last month in March as the sun started to come out. So you save in the summer, and obviously in the winter, you've got all your supplemental gas and electric backup, to be running. But that pole barn is a dream out there. Your twin independent electric doors. You've got a separate gas furnace that'll heat that pole barn. And then in the back, there's a big lean-to. It's like maybe 18 by 36 lean-to canopy shed on the back for additional coverage.
Yeah, and our last property, we talked a lot about the sounds that you hear. And one of the sounds that stood out to me as soon as we got out of the car was a rooster next door. So again, people that live in these kind of areas, they want to have chickens and all that. So you definitely could have that on your property when you're living in these rural locations.
Yeah. And so rural, don't be worried about the drive. People out here, you're 15 minutes roughly into Newburgh. You might be 20 into the east side of Evansville if you want to hit all the shopping. So still very doable. I mean, you could be on the north side of Evansville in a subdivision and hit those same drive times, Now it'd be a little easier out here because you're just covering distance. You're not covering a ton of stoplights. But I would just say for lifestyle, you like outdoors, you don't mind scraping a concrete drive, and you've got a four-wheel drive truck or an SUV, this is a good property for you. You're out, you've got neighbors, but you've got protection and seclusion as well for your independence.
So are you thinking that rural might be the right thing for you? If you are, feel free to reach out to Paul Kastrup with Mortgage Masters. He can get you pre-qualified and we can get your search going for you right away. Sean, I think we've showed him two beautiful properties. I want to say thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future content, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.